You ever hear a sound so quiet it's almost dangerous? Not like a gunshot or a plate shattering. No, I mean the sound of something snapping inside your own head, but not loud, not at all. Just this cold, heavy click like a safety being switched off. That's what happened to me. Tuesday evening, I'm staring at the back bumper of this spotless white SUV parked dead center in my driveway like it owns the place, like I'm just background noise in my own story. That's when I knew, yeah, tonight things were about to get real stupid. I'm Mark. I write code for a living software engineer, logic, neat systems, rules that actually make sense. The kind of guy who obeys the speed limit, puts the shopping cart back every single time, never cheats on his taxes, never parks in front of someone else's house. I bought my place outside Atlanta to get some peace, somewhere I could mow my own lawn, tinker in the garage, pull into my own driveway without anyone bothering me. That's the dream, right? Just you, your grass, and nobody giving you grief. Except there's Brenda next door. Brenda, vice president of our homeowners association, her words, not mine, wears that title like she's queen of the cul-de-sac. The kind who's got a ruler for your grass and the tow guy's number on speed dial. All about the rules unless those rules are supposed to apply to her. At first it was just a tire on the line, her back bumper creeping over the edge like a little oopsie. Nothing to write home about, maybe a bit annoying, sure, but hey, life's too short for neighbor wars. I figured we're neighbors. Stuff happens, who cares? But that Tuesday after 90 minutes of traffic that made me question every life choice since high school, I turn onto my street, click the garage opener, and bam, there she is, Brenda's SUV planted right in the middle of my driveway, not an inch to spare, not even a hint of apology. I just sit there, blinker ticking away, heart rate going up, staring. Maybe she's having a medical emergency, I think. Nope. Door swings open and out pops Brenda humming. Humming. Like I'm not sitting there, like I'm invisible. She starts unloading kale and cheese, acting like this is her driveway, and I'm the weird one for just wanting to get in. I give a polite little beep. She glances over her shoulder, barely acknowledges me, gives this half-hearted wave, and goes right back to her groceries. Deep breaths, Mark. Don't be that guy. So I get out, walk over, try to be nice. Hey, Brenda, you're kind of in my driveway. She does this whole act, big eyes. Oh, am I? Whoops, street's so cluttered today. I'll be done in a sec. And then she walks into her house, leaves the car, just leaves it. I stood there in the heat looking at my own car like it betrayed me. 5 minutes, 10:15. I end up parking halfway down the street, lugging my bag up the hill like some lost delivery guy. Brenda finally comes out, waves, backs out like nothing happened. No apology, nothing. That was just the beginning. Next time I see her by the recycling bins, I try again. Hey, Brenda, could you not park in my driveway? Sometimes I need to get in or out, for work. She gives me this look like I've asked for her kidney. Are you serious, Mark? It's only for a few minutes. You engineers are so rigid. I'm trying to keep it together, but my neck is getting hot. It's my driveway. It's inconvenient. Well, it's inconvenient for me when there's no parking. She fires back. Some people are so territorial. It's just concrete. We're supposed to be a community. And she marches inside, leaving me on the curb, questioning everything. After that, game on. She starts parking longer blocks me in when I'm home, leaves her SUV for hours while she's inside drinking wine at her book club. I try everything, notes, polite conversations, even by a private driveway, no parking sign. She parks so close her bumper's basically kissing the post. I park at the end of my own driveway to block her. She parks behind me, blocks me in from the street. I'm out there honking like a lunatic just to get to work. She comes out looking like I ruined her spa day. I call my buddy Dave programmer like me, but with way less patience for nonsense. Dude, she parked me in again. I'm losing it. Dave's solution, tow her. Private property impound, hit her in the wallet. Yeah, but if I tow Brenda, that's war. She's HOA VP. She'll come for me, measure my grass, cite me for my curtains. Feels messy, feels petty. So what Dave says, you just gonna take it. That's when the click happens in my brain. No, I'm done. I want something permanent. I want a solution with teeth. That night, fueled by whiskey and spite, I go internet deep driveway security, automated bollards, motorized spike strips. I find this forum see a picture of a retractable spike strip, like they use at car rental places. It's illegal as hell. But the image in my head of Brenda's face, her tires hissing into oblivion, man, I get chills just thinking about it. Responsible Mark is screaming, dude, this is crazy. This is a lawsuit. You could go to jail. Fed up Mark is like, she's been warned. She keeps pushing. This is self-defense. Fed up Mark wins. Next few weeks, my garage becomes Frankenstein's lab. No pre-built system for this, so I build one. Infrared sensor hidden in a fake rock actuator from the electronics store. Actual steel spikes ordered online told the supplier, I'm fixing a squirrel barrier. They don't ask questions. Saturday morning, Brenda's at yoga. I rent a concrete saw and carve a trench across my own driveway. Tell the neighbors it's for drainage. Mount the spikes on a steel plate wire up the actuator. Dave helps me test it with a cardboard box, works like a guillotine, terrifying and beautiful. I cover it all up, patch asphalt. Paint the plate so it blends in. Unless you know it's there, you'd never see it. Now comes the waiting. Every car engine, every kid on a bike, I'm peeking through the curtains praying I don't end up on the news. But Brenda keeps parking farther away. Maybe she got the hint. Maybe she's just waiting for her moment. Thursday afternoon, I'm on a conference call, bored out of my mind when I see Brenda's SUV cruising the block. Streets packed, no spots. She sees my driveway empty, inviting. She signals she's going for it. I stand up. Don't do it! Brenda, just don't. But she does. Tires cross the line, click spikes deploy, psht. Her SUV lurches down like it hit a crater. Silence. She's frozen in the driver's seat, then tries to drive screech metal on asphalt going nowhere. She gets out, looks down, sees the spikes. Her face, man. I wish I'd had a camera. Horror, then rage, then this scream. Miller. Like I'm the villain in a Marvel movie. Neighbors come out. Mrs. Gable recording from her porch. Brenda's banging on my door. You psychopath. You booby-trapped your driveway. I'm calling the police. I go out, put on my best innocent face. Brenda car trouble. She's vibrating with anger. You put spikes in the ground because I parked in your precious driveway. My voice goes cold. I asked you not to. Brenda, multiple times. Sometimes actions have consequences. Cops show up. Look at the car. Look at the spikes. Look at me. This is a commercial spike strip, the officer says. That's highly illegal, reckless endangerment. Brenda's yelling for them to arrest me. I stay calm. It's on private property. She was trespassing. Doesn't matter, says the cop. Booby traps are illegal even if someone's on your land. Brenda presses charges. Cops make me yank the whole setup out of the ground with half the block watching. Brenda sues me for damages. New tires, rims, emotional distress, the works. My lawyer just shakes his head. You're cooked, Mark. Settle. So I pay. $3,000 plus my own lawyer's fees for my trouble. For weeks, I'm that guy, spike strip Mark. Some neighbors give me a wide berth, some nod like I'm a local legend. But nobody parks in my driveway. Not even Brenda. She parks down the block 2 streets away if she has to. If our eyes meet, we both look away. But here's the thing, the lesson I got, the thing I didn't expect. Yeah, it cost me. Yeah, it was nuts. But sometimes you hit a wall with people who just don't get it, and words, logic signs, nothing works. Sometimes the only language people like Brenda understand is action. Maybe not with spikes, but with a point sharp enough they finally back off. I wouldn't recommend what I did. I wouldn't do it again, but I finally got my driveway back. So now I gotta ask, how far would you go to protect what's yours? Ever done something you regretted just to make a point? Am I the villain here, or the guy who finally drew a line? Drop your story in the comments. Let's see who's got the craziest neighbor tale. And hey, if you like a little neighborhood drama with your morning coffee, stick around. Just maybe don't park in my spot.